What's up? Gonna watch a video by Coach Diabetes called Tired All the Time?
So you're tired all the time? Then come to the right place.
Yeah, you came to the right place because this guy has real experience of being tired all the time.
We got lots of energy here, and yeah,
You have so much energy that you had to stop uploading for 3 or 4 months just to get over the fact and make everybody forget the fact that you had dairy milk chocolate and you had all that junk food, potato crisps and all of that.
some simple tips. Some simple tips. So high energy. I'd say number one, you want to drink 2 liters of water in the morning for breakfast. Now,
Especially you for your horrible diet to wash it all out because it's so bad. You just have to drink water over it because it has like no nutrients. It's full of toxins and and carbs for no reason. And yeah, there you have it. You have to wash it out.
you know, you might start off 1 liter might be a struggle for you. Try and up it. Man, I got a freaking itchy nose.
Just because you force yourself to drink it doesn't mean that everybody else has to do it.
Yeah, so water intake is going to be a massive one for high energy levels, not feeling tired. I'd say that's the critical factor. Most people are, they're just not
Bro, you have so little energy that you can't even handle some criticism in your comments. You just censor everybody.
on top of it. So I recommend smashing in a bit extra in the morning, 1 to 2 liters. Then I'd recommend 1 liter before each meal, and then 1 liter before bed
And then go to your own YouTube comment section and just disable comments.
as well. And this is going to improve your digestion.
Cause you're not gonna be able to have like a social interaction in your comment section, and then you just need to live in denial.
Which digestion affects your energy levels great. If your digestion's feeling stodgy, you're just gonna not want to really do anything. So yeah, hydration is pretty vital. It's got
And censoring the comment section, that's very important part of your energy levels, because if you're low on energy to begin with, you're just not gonna be able to handle like a normal social interactions. Like look at my videos, like the most popular. It gets like a lot of so-called hate. I don't see them as haters. They're just misinformed or something. But I'm genuinely there. I'm hearting their comments and trying to understand what they try to say, but they just never reply back. Cause yeah, basically I won the argument and that's about it. But this guy, he all these high carb low fat vegans, they just have to censor their comment sections to keep living in denial.
to increase your oxygen uptake, oxygen transportation as well. So yeah, you're not gonna be feeling fatigued. Now, with sleep, that's the second one. I had pretty dodgy sleep last night. Got to bed probably 2 a.m. on my phone, just researching silly shit. So getting to bed super early is pretty critical, for having super high energy levels. When you go to bed early, you get a much
Yeah, sleep is important. We get it.
deeper sleep. So, and the deepness is the key. Quantity, you can go to bed super late and sleep 12 hours, and you're going to feel way more fatigued than going to bed nice and early. I recommend about 8 or 9 p.m. and yeah, you'll get a much deeper, better quality sleep. And yeah, it's just that simple. You'll feel more tired even if you get more sleep if you're going to bed late. So don't think
And you're gonna feel more tired if you don't consume meat.
that it's a good trade-off. Yeah, it's just natural circadian rhythm. We're meant to go to bed early. It's going to improve your insulin levels. It's going to improve energy levels. Just all round, going to bed early is I would say it's on par with taking steroids. It's gonna give you a lot of energy. Now, more energy. Number 3, I would say eating less dietary fat. When you eat dietary fat, you just feel pretty stodgy, you know. Is not many.
Yeah, but you're only eating like dairy milk chocolate. That's not really, that's not enough, man. You need to eat like proper animal fat.
Not most people are aware of it because they've been eating dietary fat their whole life. They've never really gone without it. But it's a big reason why a lot of people are addicted to drinking a lot of coffee and caffeine and teas and pre-workouts and energy drinks. It's it's trying to cope with the dietary fat they ate for breakfast. It's the worst thing you can ever do is have like a fatty breakfast, in my opinion. So
If you don't like feeling eating animal fat, you just don't eat it. That's about it. You only eat it when you crave it. When your body asks for it, you're eating it. You're not holding back. You can eat on the other meals some lean meat and some fruit, of course.
keeping the diet really low fat. Low fat, then again, it increases oxygen transportation, and you're gonna feel a lot more energy.
You're talking about seed oils, buddy.
Dietary fat, big one. So what you're gonna eat instead of dietary fat, you're gonna eat carbohydrates, and with the carbohydrates,
If carbohydrates are so good, then why you need to go and eat some vegan sushi? Yeah? Why? Why do you need to do that? Just eat rice and that's about it. You can cook it yourself at home. And why do you need to add extra seed oils? Because you crave animal fat, man.
everyone knows that with kids, if you can't control your kids, take the red cordial syrup drink away from them, because it'll be more easier to control, because they have less energy.
Man, you don't need to control your kids or something. Oh my days. Control it. Control is such a bad word.
So, maybe the government is trying to stop you from, trying to make you easier to control. So I would recommend eating the fruit, drinking the red cordial, and
Speaking of being easier to control, it's a sign that carbohydrates are just so cheap.
upping your carbohydrate intake, low fat carbs, not donuts that are deep fried, they're not going to make you feel great. So
Yeah, but you're having potato chips, man. Like, you're having it. Don't deny it. Man, all high carb, low fat vegans are liars. I swear.
eating the fruit, the juice, the all sorts, carbs, rice, white rice, potatoes, all these are going to give you more energy,
So then why is in your video was potato chips? I don't get it, man. You're trying to give this advice, but you're not admitting how unsustainable it is.
Most people these days are scared of carbs, but everybody is tired and they want more energy. What does all the marathon runners eat? They're eating rice, corn.
I don't want to be like the marathon runners.
Potatoes, high carb.
Potatoes are disgusting. I'm done with them.
Carb stuff's what gives you the energy. All the athletes, all the fitness people, they're eating the high carb stuff because it gives you the most energy. It's clean energy. It's not the fatty crap. It's not, pizza isn't carbs. With the fatty cheese and the pepperoni on top.
It's not the most ideal because it was already cooked and it's the pepperoni is basically pork, and that's not the most ideal, but it's way better than a vegan pizza, or it's way better than just eating rice.
It's not the bread that's the problem. So if you're feeling tired, increase your insulin sensitivity by eating less fat and more carbohydrates, and you're going to notice that's going to increase your energy. Now, that's the simple
Now, how come you never became lean?
Shit. Now, the stuff that takes a little bit of discipline, and that's moving your body. The more you move, the more energy you're going to have. The less you
How are you gonna have more energy, man? You're gonna need to sleep more.
move, the less energy you're going to have. Most
Yeah, in a way it's true because you get adapted and you can increase the capacity, or how to say it. Yeah, basically you can increase the capacity of how much you're adapting to it, and you can increase how much so-called exercise you can handle. And the more exercise you do, the more exercise you can handle.
people think it's the opposite. Oh, I'm tired. I need to rest. I need to rest. I need to rest. There's a point where if you're just resting, maybe you're just insulin sensitive, insulin resistant from being sedentary. Maybe you're sedentary. Who knows? Maybe. You know, you could be. A lot of people don't think they are when they are.
Yeah, speaks you who literally forces Dairy Amy to exercise.
So, yeah, I'd recommend, go out for a more.
Why are you no longer showing Dairy Amy? She doesn't want to admit that the high carb low fat vegan diet doesn't work. She's having some dairy milk right now.
Get fit. Get fit. Basically, check out my other videos,
How much dairy do you eat nowadays?
all on how to get fit. You know, just the more you move, the more energy you have. It's like if you get super fit, you're gonna have way more energy than someone that's not fit. It's that simple. So
Yeah, you're going to be more adapted to exercise. Like the more you move, you're getting adapted to it, and you're gonna need more sleep, and you're gonna need more food. In his case, he's going to need more carbs because, yeah, he's denying himself some real food.
really get the thing out of your head that you need to rest more. You need to do less exercise. Like most of the time, is you need to do more.
Automatically, if you exercise more, you're going to sleep deeper because you need to sleep deeper.
Exercise. Yeah, you're gonna feel tired after. You're gonna have a good night's sleep. You're gonna have a better, deeper sleep because you actually did
Yeah, exactly what I'm talking about.
something, rather than just sitting around, laying around on your phone, not getting.
Man, if you can't fall asleep, you don't force yourself. It's one thing that you have a job tomorrow morning that you have to attend to, and in that case, it's better to just lay in the dark. If you can't sleep, just lay in the dark and don't be on your phone. Maybe put on some of my videos and just listen to the audio or something, but it's more important to not watch a screen and just be up, and then in the morning to just feel like super sleepy when you have to go to work. So yeah, just lay in silence and stay chill. If you have work at 6 a.m. and at 12 a.m. you still like at 1 a.m. let's say you can't fall asleep, don't stay up until 6 a.m. It's better to just lay there and then go to work than to stay up all night and until you have to go to work and then just go to work without any sleep.
Fit being sedentary. So move more and have more energy. It's a big.
Move as much as you need. As much as you need to get your work done, your whatever duties you have, but don't force yourself to move like this guy.
Big one. Couple others.
Oh, by the way, this guy is not doing what he's saying, so he has like no credibility. Just like the rest of the high carb low fat vegans, they just recommend stuff, but they are not doing their own advice.
Nature, getting out into nature, can be a good way to.
Yeah, very good advice. Sleep and And nature, yeah, it's good advice. And some good fruit. I really like these fruits. I used to climb on the tree for this.
Reset, clear your mind. Getting out into nature, you know, very important. Very relaxing. You know, chill, getting centered. Good to do it on a hike as well. Get your fitness in at the same time. Lastly, we'll say community and mindset. So community, you know, hanging around other people with good energy. You know, if you know.
And if they don't want to exercise, then force them. And if they don't want to be vegans, then force them. And if you just crave some dairy milk, then just have some dairy milk, right?
If you're hanging around people with really low energy, but I'd recommend do all this other stuff so you.
By the way, I keep saying this, but the proof is right is on his channel that he eats all these oily foods and all these animal fats.
You become high energy first. Don't just hang around. You know, you got to put the work in, but also find other people with higher energy levels and you know, that can match your energy. And yeah, that's great. And mindset, you know, you gotta want it. Mindset, positive mental attitude. If you're positive, you're not gonna be, you know, wasting a lot of, you know, anger can use a lot of energy. You know, it's very powerful motivator sometimes.
Oh, so my comments triggered you so bad that you lost positivity and you almost fell back into eating meat again. And that's why you need to take a break like for 3 months to just refresh your mindset and make sure you're not falling back to eating meat again. Wow, man. You're like scared of life or something, man. Because back when I was cycle low fat vegan, the moment I realized that the thing is not working and it's unsustainable, I just went straight back to eating meat. And I, not only that, I already knew that I'm going to eat raw meat at some point. Even if I wasn't like used to it, I just knew it in my mind that one day I'm just gonna do it.
But it can also use a lot of energy. So if you know you got the wrong negative mindset and angry all the time at shit that doesn't matter, and it's not helping you.
Man, why are some comments getting you so angry? Because you know it's the truth. This is the truth, and that's why it gets you angry. You can see my most popular video, the one that I made about Durian Liar. There are a lot of angry so-called trolls there or something, but like I said, none of them get me angry. I don't need to censor them. I heart them. I respond to them. I joke with them, but still, I don't need to get angry about it or something.
You know, maybe that positive mental mindset is going to help lower your stress levels, and you know, you can focus on using your energy rather than just mental.
Your YouTube channel is like, you want to share this information, but to block out anything that disagrees with you.
Like focusing on problems just in your head that doesn't fix anything. You can use the positive energy to take action on the things that are going to, you know, things that are going to matter. So, yeah. Alrighty.
Alrighty, Coach Diabet.
Videos if you're interested in fitness and.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in that. Okay, I guess that's the video. Thanks for watching.